Welcome back again to part 4 of Playing with Numbers, chapter 3, class 6. So here in this tutorial we will talk about common factors and common multiples. We have already studied about factors and multiples in our previous tutorials. So just recap the knowledge of factors and multiples for this tutorial to be fruitful. Common factors. What are common factors? When two or more numbers have the same factor, that factor is known as a common factor, right? Common means which is present in the list of the factors of both the numbers. So let us find out common factors of 6 and 18. So all of you know that 1 6 is 6 and 2 3 is 6. So there are 4 factors of 6 which are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Similarly, we can find out the factors of 18. So there comes out to be 6 factors: 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. I hope everybody know what are factors. Factors are the numbers which completely divides the given number. So we have written the factors of 6 and 18. So we will just look at the list and we will try to find out the numbers which appear in both the list. So the factors which appear in both the lists are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So we can say that the common factors of 6 and 18 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So this is how we are going to write down the common factors, which is one of the easiest way, I guess, and the easiest topic. So this is all about common factors. Now let's learn what are common multiples. The common multiples of two or more numbers are the multiples that are common to every given number. So I hope multiples is clear to everyone so that you can learn about common multiples. Multiples are those numbers which are divisible by the given number. If you are writing the multiple of 2, all those numbers which are divisible by 2 are known as the multiples of 2. So we will take 2 or more than 2 numbers, we are going to write down the multiples of them, and then we will cross check the list to find out the common multiple. This is how easily we can write out the common multiples. So let's try to find out the common multiples of 4 and 6. So we have written the table in front of you. From 6 ones are 6 to 6 tens are 60, and from 4 ones are 4 to 4 tens are 40, and we can move further also. So we have to look at the answers to find out the common multiples. So the first 10 multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. And the first 10 multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54 and 60. So just look at the list and try to find out the common numbers. If I see there are 3 common numbers, 12, 24 and 36, right? So therefore the common multiples of 4 and 6 are the 3 numbers 12, 24 and 36. So this is how very easily we can find out the common multiples. Let us practice few questions of exercise 3.1 now. Question number 1. Find the common factors of A part 20 and 28. So there are 4 parts, 20 and 28. So what we are going to do here, we are going to write down the factors of 20 and 28 separately. Then by looking at the list, we will just see the common numbers which appear in both the list. So let's try to write down factors of 20. So 1 divides 20. 1 divides every number, so 1 is a factor of 20. 2 divides 20, 4 divides 20, 5 also divides 20, and 10 and 20 divides 20. So the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Similarly, factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7 and 28. Hence, the common factors of 20 and 28 are 1, 2 and 4. If you are finding it difficult to write down the factors, don't get confused. It is very easy. We have just studied the divisibility rules also. We just use divisibility rules of all the numbers to see whether those numbers divides 20 and 28 or any other number that is given. Fine. So you have to be very thorough with the divisibility rules for writing the factors. So let's move on to the B part. We have to find out the common factors of 15 and 25, right? So the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15, and factors of 25 are 1, 5 and 25. So it's very easy. The common factors of 15 and 25 are 1 and 5. C and D part are also solved here similarly, so you can try it yourself. One more thing that I want you people to revise here is the properties of factors that we have studied in the previous tutorial. The number 1 is a factor of every number, and the highest factor of every number is the number itself, right? So the list of the factors of any number will end on that number itself. So be careful about the properties of factors also. That will also help you to write down the factors and cross check whether you have written the factors correctly or not. So try to solve C and D part yourself. Question number 2, find the common factors of A part, 4, 8 and 12. So we are going to write down the factors of all the three numbers, 4, 8 and 12. Like factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So the common numbers which I see in all the three lists are 1, 2 and 4. So the common factors are 1, 2 and 4. B part, finding the common factors of 5, 15 and 25. So the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. There is no other number which divides 15. Factors of 25 are 1, 5 and 25. So the common factors are 1 and 5. So here I will just tell you one more definition which we have already studied in our previous classes, also in previous tutorial also. Co-primes, co-prime numbers. So here if you see, the common factors are 1 and 5, right? So what if I have a common factor as only 1? If there is only 1 as a common factor of both the numbers, then such numbers, what are such numbers called as? Such numbers are called as co-prime numbers. For example, 3 and 7, right? 3 and 7 have none of the factor common rather than 1. 1 is a common factor of 3 and 7. 1 is the only common factor of 3 and 7. We have many examples like this. So if I talk about the common factors of 3 and 7 at this particular moment, so I find only 1 as the common factor of the two, right? So such numbers are called as co-prime numbers. We will have a question of this very soon. So for that question, you will be needing the definition and the knowledge of co-prime numbers. So let's move on to the next part. Question number 3, find first three multiples of 6 and 8. B part, 12 and 18. So it is very easy. You just have to write down the table of 6 and 8. So the first three multiples of 6 are 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. Similarly, the first three multiples of 8 are 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24. So it's very easy. So try out B part yourself. All of you, if you have learned the table already, then it becomes very easier for you to write down the multiples. Fourth question, write all the numbers less than 100 which are common multiples of 3 and 4. So what do we have to do here? We have to find out the numbers less than 100. Also, they have to be common multiples of 3 and 4. So we are going to write down the multiples of 3 and 4 till 100. And then we have to find out the common multiples, right? So here is the list of the multiples of 3 less than 100 in front of you, and I have circled few numbers. Now let us see the multiples of 4 less than 100 first of all. So here are the multiples of 4 less than 100. So we started from 4 1s are 4, proceed further, 4 2s are 8, and I reached till 4 into 24 as 96. So if I write down 4 into 25, I will reach 100. So I have to write down the multiples less than 100. So the last multiple is 96. So here if you see the circled numbers, and if you just compare it with the previous list that you had, multiples of 3 less than 100, The circle numbers are the same in both the list, right? So the common multiples of 3 and 4 which are less than 100 are very few, that is 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84 and 96. So none of the question related to common multiples is difficult. It is very easy. You just have to learn the tables for writing the common multiples. So let's move on to the question number 5 now. Which of the following numbers are co-primes? We just discussed the definition of co-prime numbers. The numbers which have only 1 as the common factor, right? Such numbers are called as co-prime numbers. So we have 6 parts here. Let us discuss few. A part, the numbers are 18 and 35. So writing the factors of 18, factors are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. And factors of 35 are 1, 5, 7 and 35. So if you just see and try to find out the common factor of 18 and 35, I only see 1 as the common factor. Since the common factor of 18 and 35 is only 1, so we can say that 18 and 35 are co-prime numbers. So this is how we find out whether the numbers are co-primes or not. Let us try B part also. So the numbers, given numbers are 15 and 37. So factors of 15 are, all of you know, 1, 3, 5 and 15. And factors of 37 are 1 and 37 because 37 is a prime number. So there are only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. So in this question also we see that only 1 is the number which is common in the list of both the numbers. Right? Since the common factor of 15 and 37 is only 1, so we can say that they are co-prime numbers. Right? So for finding the co-prime numbers, you just have to write down the factors and we have to see that there should be only one common factor, which is 1. None of the other numbers should be common in both the list. So here are the solutions for C, D and E part. You have to find out whether these pairs which are given in the question are co-prime or not. If you find any other number, any other factor other than 1 which is common in both the list, then the two numbers and the given numbers will not be co-prime numbers. So try writing the factors of C, D and E part yourself. Next is the F part. The numbers given are 81 and 16. So try writing the factors of 81 and 16 and I see that only 1 is the common factor. So there are also co-prime numbers. Question number 6. A number is divisible by both 5 and 12. By which other number that number be always divisible? So the given is that two numbers 5 and 12 divides a number. What other number can divide it? So it is very easy again. If a number is divisible by 5 and 12, it will be divisible by the product of the two numbers as well. Fine. So find out the product of 5 and 12, that is 60. If a number is divisible by 5 and 12, it will be divisible by their product also. Right. So the answer is 60 is the other number by which the given number will be divisible. Now here I can ask you one simple question similar to this question only. And if a number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, by which other number it can be divisible? Your answer will be 6, right? Because if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, it will be divisible by their product also. So the product of 2 and 3 is 6. So the number will be divisible by 6. So this is how you can you can frame out your own questions similar to this question and try to find out the answers. 7th question. A number is divisible by 12. By what other number will that number be divisible? So this is not similar to the 6th question. Here we are given only one number, that a number is divisible by 12. So another knowledge that we gain from this question is, if a number is divisible by 12, it will be divisible by all the factors of 12 as well, right? So Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So if a number is divisible by 12, it will surely be divisible by its factors also. So the answer is the other numbers that divides the given number is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 6 and 12. So it's very easy. So you have learned 2 more concepts here. Remember these concepts very well. Now all of you solve these questions of exercise 3.4 in your FAIR register, and if any doubt persists, we will discuss it in the virtual session. Hope you have understood the concepts and you will do your work neat and clean. Thank you.